I want you to look back the last 4 years of your life. Look back all the times that you spent on watching YouTube, watching porn, and playing video games. Now think about all of the times combined, like how much is it? Like how many hours is it? Or should I say how many days, how many weeks, how many months does that make total? Like if you think about it, we actually, like general of people, we actually spend a lot of time doing those bad habits. And not even a good way of doing them. Like we're addicted to it. Like most of us are addicted to it. And we waste our limited time on this earth, our precious time on this earth. And it's honestly sad. Like the amount of time we waste is unbelievable. Now, now check this out. I'm not gonna show you the screen, but there's a plane that I play on Steam. Literally wasted 2,454 hours of my life. So I spent all that time playing this game for the last 4 years. That's a lot of time, isn't it? And I don't even count watching YouTube, watching porn, like doing all that shit. I don't even count all of that in. But despite that, I spent so many hours in this game. Like I can even think about what I would do with this time. Like if I re-had that time, okay, if I only spent it on improving myself, I can't even imagine all of the things I can achieve with all this time. Like even half of this time, even with just half of this time, I can't even think the things that I could achieve with all this time. See, that's the importance of time management and self-improvement. You cut time wasting as minimum as possible. That's what time management is. And I am improving in this. I am starting to spend less time as possible to these bad habits. And I can even begin to tell you like how free I feel when I feel like I get rid of all of the chains of these bad habits. I can even think about all of the young men who waste their time. Like really think about it. If you spent all of your time just improving yourself, no, even like half of your time, okay? If you spent half of that time just improving yourself, how far would you be ahead in life? You would be so good. A lot of people would be so good. You probably would be way more happier, like way less depressed right now, because you achieved a lot in life, because you actually answer the call of your conscience. Like your brain tells you to work because of all of the things that you want to achieve. You would be way happier. And I think it's time for us to start spending our time less as possible on these terrible, destructive habits that are destroying our time, destroying our potential, our energy, everything. Now, when I say we should stop this, I don't mean to like cut it immediately, because you will fail, probably. You will probably fail if you do that. I mean to like little by little, you replace them with good habits, Like you do 10 minutes of Duolingo a day. Like think about it. You gotta start like 10 minutes of playing with Duolingo a day. It's a language learning app. You spend like 10 minutes of your time to that, and you gradually increase that time. I think it will be way better for everyone. Before starting good habits, I would just get the habit of just looking at walls and bore myself until I finally am like, okay, this is too boring. I want to replace this with a good habit. I want to replace this with something that I want to do for a long time. Like that could be jumping ropes, that could be boxing training, working out, like that could be anything, reading books. I think you should do that. Just do that little dopamine detox every single day. I think you should get the habit of just looking at your walls and nothing else until you bore yourself enough to say that, okay, this is too much. It's too much boring. I don't want this anymore. I just want to replace this with something else. And that thing should be a good habit, like not a bad habit. You should replace that with something you always want to do. Like you always want to learn a new language. You can start slowly replacing that time with that. You want to work out. You can start working out slowly and gradually upgrade that every day or every week. I believe that's how you start good habits. By that, and by watching self-improvement videos about this more and getting more knowledge about this. Because of this, I don't even play video games anymore. I don't even eat junk food anymore. And it's only been just a couple months. I'm already improved a lot of the aspects of my life, and I keep improving that. So that's self-improvement is amazing for that. And I believe that's what you should do too. Stop wasting your time, stop wasting your life, and just get on self-improvement, because that's your only choice. That was my only choice too, and it works. It works like magic, baby. Only if you put the work in it enough to be able to do that. You get as much as you put in it, you know. The more you put in, the more you get. The more you get the benefits. So yeah, I think that's why you should get into self-improvement, because I believe it will help you get what you want, because it does to me. And also, never stop believing in it. Never stop believing in yourself and your work. That was it. Goodbye.